with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UAB's offense will get the football first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Trying play action. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. SMU's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Rides to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's good. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He lobs one. And that brings up a fourth down. The Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. Gets rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got a chance. Touchdown, Mustangs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's good. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Blazers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Richard. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Now staring at a third down. He wants to change this route. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Singh. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singh. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And the Blazers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Finley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Mustangs have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, SMU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Blazers in a good spot here with second and short. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Rides the back on the option, the give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to...
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Mustangs are on the move. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The
I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's DeMarco. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to throw. It's good. Right on the money.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, running back gets the give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give to the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 25.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a touchdown, SMU!
It looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. It's been a bad day, man.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Good. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Frederick. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation, victory formation, punt, win the game, David.
No doubt about it. When you're up.
Fires one high and deep. A full dive to haul that one in. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some...
Lofts one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air. It's good. Under fire. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.